Let me just start the VOD and then we can get going. There we are. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, mesdames et querer. Now it's time for 18 languages. Guten Abend, grüß Gott, grüezi wohl, good evening, buonasera, buenas noches, konnichiwa, xin chao, ni hao, annyeong, good afternoon, good dag, dobre večer, dober večer, jo estet kiva nog, shalom, good kvet, good kwel, and unfortunately I was only able to get 17 languages out of there, but we had languages from all over the world, from Asia, from Europe, and of course most of the language speaking in Asia and Europe are speaking in the rest of the world anyway. So it is Nerchio against Thorzain here on Metalopolis, close positions by ground, so this is not looking too good for Nerchio. Of course, when you play on Metalopolis, it is a 1 in 3 chance that you will spawn close positions, and a Zerg player does not want to spawn close positions on Metalopolis, even though spawning against close positions on Metalopolis against the Terran player is not that bad as spawning close position against a Protoss player, but it's still not that good. So we have Thorzain here spawning as the blue Terran at the 6 o'clock. We have Nerchio spawning as the interesting move. Nerchio spawning as the 3 o'clock red Zerg. So I was just talking in the last game that Nerchio is a player who never goes for a hatchery first, but now he's going for the hatchery first, and he's even going for the blind hatchery first, because the only thing he knows in terms of scouting is that Thorzain is not at this location. So it's a 50-50 chance now if Thorzain is here at the cross positions or on the close position spawns. But he is on the close position spawn, so going for this hatchery first there is sort of risky. On the other hand, no double barracks opening by Thorzain, but a Reaper opening, and he does not have a single Marine, so he went for the Tech Lab and the Reaper right away. So the Reaper will be finished in 30 seconds. The bunker has already been started by Thorzain, but of course Nerchio is absolutely aware of it. So did Nerchio scout up here? No, he did not. So he does not know about the Tech Lab, he does not know about the Reaper. I mean, he can assume the Reaper, but he's not 100% sure if the Reaper will be there. He does not know if the Reaper will be there in time, but now he sees the Reaper. Now what's up with the Spine Quarter? Spine Quarter takes another 20 seconds to finish, and the Spine Quarter is now under attack, and of course Thorzain, Nerchio needs to sacrifice drones, he needs to sacrifice Zerglings in order to help this Spine Crawler finish just in time, and looks like the bunker will finish in time, but Nerchio's Spine Crawler got the bunker in range. So there are one Reaper and one single Marine here in the bunker. Of course, those two units not dealing too much damage. Queen taking out those two SCVs, repairing the bunker, so the bunker has to be salvaged. So good defense here by Nerchio, being able to repel this attack with his Reaper and the Marine. Queen only lost a couple of HP because of the +1 armor and the inability of the Reaper to deal damage to units which are not considered light units. The Queen did quite a well job there. So Creep Turner is finished there for Nerchio. He's starting to spreading the love with his Creep Turner as a Spine Crawler. Still got 195 HP left, which is more than enough for the moment. Let's take a look at the Harvester count. There we see Nerchio is already getting ahead. But the command center for Thorzain just finished. He's getting the orbital command right away. Takes 35 seconds for it to finish, and I suspect 2 reactors. So 1 reactor, yes, the second reactor is here at the barracks as well. So like in the last game, Thorzain was having 2 reactors here next to his barracks, and a Reaper and 4 Marines are moving out once again, and now Nerchio needs to watch out for his screens, but looks like The Marines are attacking not the Queens but the Zerglings and the drones instead. Reaper hopping up here to the top, and the Reaper might even get surrounded here by the drones. No, nice micro here by Thorzain. The Reaper only needs to get hit one more time by a drone. The Reaper is not that much faster than a drone is, because the Reaper with a 2.95, the drone with a 2.81 movement speed was able to catch the Reaper. Reaper goes down, so and those Queens really paying off here. Predator Queen with 4 kills, Predator Queen with 1 kills. So doing a nice job there. So let's take a look. What is coming up by Thorzain? Thorzain is now landing his orbital command at the Nerchio. Having more Marines, having 2 bunkers, so he's able to protect his natural. What tech buildings does he have? None at all. No engineering bay, no factory, no nothing. It is only pure barracks. 2 barracks with a tech lab, 2 barracks with a reactor, 1 with a tech lab, 4th barracks just finished, and we should see another add-on there pretty soon, and still Marines coming in once again. 8 Marines doing quite some damage to that. 1 Queen goes down, Speedlings get taken care of the rest. But anyway, those Marines did some damage, especially with the Queen going down. Those Marines already paid off. But now there are all those Zerglings here by Nerchio. Might be going for a counterattack. He's getting a roach run right now. This roach run was scouted by Thorzain. There are no units in the bunkers, but he's not caring about the units in the bunker. He is not caring about the bunkers itself, but he's caring about the Marines. Marines protecting themselves in the bunker. Supply depot is raised just in time. Only 5 more SCVs left. Taking down 1 SCV, taking down another SCV, maybe 1 or 2 SCVs producing those supply depots, but no, because the reinforcements of Thorzain are just arriving. So Nerchio needs to pull back. Did a little bit of damage there, did a little bit of scouting there, and he is adjusting his gameplay. Now the roach farm finished for Nerchio. He's getting the Glide reconstitution, the roach speed, and he's getting a Baneling nest. Baneling's nest is 1/4 done already, but Thorzain is moving out once again. He's got 14 Marines, he's got 1 single Marauder. He's now moving down the ramp. He might be going for an attack. There is the Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler will fall pretty quickly. How many units does Nerchio have? He's got 12 Zerglings, 3 and 2 Zerglings in production, 3 roaches in production, and this is not looking too good for Nerchio. So this Spine Crawler is still alive with a transfusion here, doing quite some damage at 5 kills right now. At 5 kills still and 6 kills, and this Spine Crawler still alive did some damage. I mean, 2 Queens are already down, but now the question is, was it attack worth it for Thorzain? Because he lost about 12 Marines and 1 Marauder. He killed 2. I mean, it's very easy to calculate. He killed 2 Queens and their Spine Crawler. So 450 minerals, and this is okay. Now assuming okay, this attack was worth it by Thorzain, because Nerchio did not have any other Queens. If Nerchio would still have had any other Queens, this attack would not have been worth it, just in terms of mineral, in terms of supply. So good job by Nerchio pulling back with his low roaches to attack, to get rid of the second attack here. And Thorzain, he is not playing too smart anymore. He's just overeager with his attacks. He is just, I'm not sure why he is doing this, but he wants to win this game right here, right now, but he's not preparing for anything. I mean, I'm not sure why he's constantly attacking. He has to know, okay, Nerchio, he is not able to expand that much. The only way he can expand is to hide an expansion. So Nerchio, for example, just started hatchery here at the gold. Thorzain has no idea, because he's not taking care of the Zernaga watchtower, because there are 2 Zerglings. And he just needs to scan for all those expansions. Now he spots the expansion and he needs to move out. There's no need to attack. Just macro up the forces, just stay on 2 bases, maybe hide in another expansion yourself. You fly a command center over there, build a Planetary Fortress. He should be fine. SCV is building a bunker here next to the hatchery, but the roaches of Nerchio are moving out. Not sure the times of the bunkers are over already if you've got a Zerg player having a shitload of roaches like Nerchio does at the moment. forcing a cancel here on the bunker. Meanwhile, Nerchio going for another hatchery here. In-base hatchery coming up. This hatchery at the gold is finished as well. Nerchio going for the infestation pit as well, building more SCVs, building more Zerglings, building 14 more Banelings actually, and a couple of more drones as well. Meanwhile, Thorzain, of course, with a double factory somewhere, there it is, getting the double amounts of siege tanks out, getting more marines, getting more marauders, and Thorzain is preparing a medivac drop here at the gold. And how many drones? Nerchio does have 11 drones there, and scouting Zergling trying to move in, but siege tank saying no, 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 no can do. So there is the drop by Thorzain. And where will he drop with his units? I would like him to drop his units right now before he will move up there, because otherwise Nerchio will have enough time to run away. So there he's dropping his units. Nothing else is going on right now. There's a drop. Stimp Marines, Stimp Marauders taking down 1 drone, 2 drones, 3 drones, and that's it. Now it's time to attack the hatchery, make the hatchery low. And Nerchio looks like he is now moving out with the Zerglings. No, not just yet. Looks like he wants to even sacrifice the gold mineral expansion, and he wants to go for a counter attack. So a command center is being built here. And how many Banelings does he have? Quite a lot. Now he's moving out. Siege tanks doing quite a lot of damage, and Marines and Marauders here at the ramp have a brilliant position, but still so many Banelings rolling in, taking out more SCVs, taking out more Marines. But in the end, I'm not sure if this attack was worth it or not, because all those bunkers are still alive. And once again, Nerchio is complaining about the Terran race for the newbies, and we might even see AGG. Because yes, Thorzain is ahead, 30 supply. Nerchio lost their expansion here at the gold mineral location and the top location. And Nerchio saying, I hope you lose in semi. This is typical Nerchio. I mean, he's always complaining. I never see Nerchio complaining when losing, never see Nerchio complaining never. Just let me try this once again. I always see Nerchio complaining if he loses the game. It doesn't matter if it's ZVT, if it's ZVP, or maybe in a mirror match, but didn't saw Nerchio play some mirror matches for quite a while. But actually, if Nerchio would play in a mirror matchup, I think he would complain as well. And he's always complaining about Terran newbie race. And this was not so nice, saying I hope you will lose in the semifinals, but Nerchio already agreed that he will lose this game. He continues with the creep spread, and he was able to catch up in terms of supply a little bit even. So 15 Banelings and 19 Roaches, 22 Zerglings. Where are those forces? Here they are. Now he's moving out. Now he's attacking this command center, which soon will be a planetary fortress, but still not yet for the next 25 seconds. So this command center will go down, and there it goes down. Nerchio is pulling back. He's not even using his Banelings here. And both guys are still on 2 base. Let's take a look at the units lost. There we see Nerchio being behind by 600, 500 resources, not that big of a difference. And Nerchio keeps on smack talking. You can't even lift the command center in time. LOL. But one thing Thorzain can is run away from Banelings, and with the constant scanning here, he's doing quite a good job at not getting obliterated by tons and tons of Zerglings. And now he's just doing a slow push with his remaining 5 siege tanks, just 1 siege tanks or 2 siege tanks at a time. You never want to have all your tanks in siege, because if the safe player realizes this, he can do so much damage to your forces. And now Thorzain is doing a smart job at luring all those forces here by Nerchio back to the range of the siege tanks. The 6 siege tanks is coming up here for Thorzain, and 1 extractor is already down. And let's take a look at the production tab once again. Now he's getting his first infestors, even though Nerchio got the infestation kit for quite a while. Thorzain taking out this next spine crawler here, now attacking the X, attacking the hatchery, and Nerchio is still attacking here.